Well, folks, it's another month, and I gotta be honest with you. I did not necessarily end last month and begin this month on the footing that I was hoping we would. That being said, September was absolutely stellar. So, what happened in the month before? Well, I'll tell you, folks. We actually got 25 videos in total in the month of September, and believe it or not, that is actually slower than what we have been doing in the past. And, I told you guys a couple months ago, probably in our first one of these, that when I went back to work, things were going to slow down. That has not been the case up until this month. But that being said, still, with those 25 videos, we still had over 720,000 views from those alone. And I'm happy to report that for the third month in a row, we are over 2 million total views in September alone. 2 million total views in September alone for the third month in a row. Fan-flippantastic. And it's even better considering how much I put emphasis on Let's Plays this month, and especially because I wasn't even here at the start of the month. You know, it's crazy. You know, time has just been kind of either going super slow or really fast lately. And I gotta remember, I started this month out of town. Like that first week, the first week of September, I wasn't even here. So it's just like, wow, if I was here, would have been more videos, would have been more efforts, all that. And to still have this type of production in September, with all that said, and with the focus on Let's Plays over guides, wow. It's still one of our better months ever. And just to have the production that it did see is phenomenal. And I cannot thank all of you enough for, well, providing this month to me and the channel. And really, that's one of the reasons why this month, to me, has turned into like a retrospective type thing. In our one and only guide so far this month, I told you guys, this month kind of was going to be, and still is likely going to be, a month where we look back on how we got here. This is my 8th month of doing YouTube wholeheartedly. 9 months in total. 9 months in total. Does that make sense? Yes, it makes sense. Because that first month, I did like nothing. I did nothing. It was just like, okay, I'll try YouTube. This is like really my 8th month of really going for it. And I'll tell you what, I think we're sitting frickin' pretty right now. First of all, we're close to 60,000 subs already in 8 months. And we started with below 400 in January. That is just ridiculous to me. That is just ridiculous. Have people grown faster? Sure. But I can bet you're behind. There is a vast majority of people who have grown slower considering what we do. 18.1 million channel views in total. 18.1 million channel views in total. Insane. Just simply mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. 18.1 million total views in 8 months. 8 months. I'm not a popular YouTuber. We're not. We're like barely average, to be honest with you. But it's just, people like what we do. And that is so humbling and just amazing. Amazing. Numbers are fine, but they do not paint the whole picture. Nor do they tell me who I am. That was a weird way to phrase that, but hear me out. I've been a content creator for 5 years. 5 years. For some of you, it's only been a few months since you've known anything of my existence. But I've been around for 5 years. Longer than a lot of other people, and longer than a lot of the other maybe don't starve content creators out there. 5 years of doing this. And, a lot of it was streaming. Let's be fair here. A lot of it was streaming that led, unfortunately, to next to nothing. I had a lot of great days, don't get me wrong. Some fantastic times on Twitch, and we'll actually be talking about that later on. But as time went on, we just could not progress forward. We had a lot of just stagnant progression, as I called it. After 4 years of that, almost 7 days a week, 4 years of streaming, man, I made a really, really tough decision to walk away from that. I was off for maybe 2 weeks, thinking, getting my life in order, taking that beating. It was rough. That The moment I decided to walk away, I walked away completely, and I crashed. Understandably, I crashed. But then I said, one last ditch effort. One last ditch effort on YouTube. And, I think it worked out. Again, don't get me wrong. We're not like grand scale here. But the success that we have found in these 8 months has given me not only a newfound courage and encouragement to do what I do for the sake of you. I don't do this for me. I do this because I love to see that people love what we do, okay? The fact that it makes people smile on days that maybe they need a smile. The fact that it gives people an oasis away from this life that we're all playing, this game of life that can really just kick us down at any second. The fact that there are people out there who sometimes want, even I am down, when I'm just like, I don't want to do this. And I just randomly get a message on Twitter, Discord, this, that, the other, and say, Beard, I love your videos. They help me so much. Those are the people that I do this for. Those are the people that I do this for. And it just gives me drive. It gives me drive when I have no drive to help others. And just at the end of the day, you guys are just fantastic. You guys really are just fantastic individuals. And I am happy to be growing this channel alongside you. I truly, truly am. And I just cannot wait until not only we add more people like you, because yes, the way we grow might not be the fastest way, but I think it's the far better way. I don't attract the trolls, the idiots, the morons, the children. I don't attract them, okay? I attract you. I attract you. And I think that's just the slower way, but it's the better way. Because we get to build this. We get to build this together as people and not just add numbers. Not just add numbers over and over. I should have mentioned this in the last one, but I'll say it now. We only had about 4,000 new subs last month. Okay? We're going to talk about that ceiling that we've hit anyways, but it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Like, I got 5,000 the past couple months, and honestly more in others. But 4,000 is still 4,000. And all it takes is one. All it takes is one. And with this retrospective mentality, and of course, with that thought of always, always growing community over just numbers, what is to come? Like, Beard, what are those other games that you alluded to prior? Like, where are they? Why are we not doing them? Well, to be honest, guys, last month just saw the release of Woody, like in the middle of the month. And of course, I was gone the first week of that. So it was just like, I didn't have it in me to do that because I needed to capitalize on other things, right? However, know that we will return and continue to branch out to newer things because, as I said, we are now finally, I think, hitting that ceiling that I referenced in our first 7th on the 7th a few months ago. Don't Starve is and will likely continue to produce, especially as new content comes and we continue to do what we do. But it's not bringing in as many new eyes as it can be because I kinda already have a lot of those eyes. Will it get more? Yes. Are we done with it? Absolutely not. We just need that new content because we need new eyes, or else we're going to hit the same thing that I hit when streaming, which is that stagnant progression. So we can't do that. So what is maybe going to come? Well, I was hoping maybe some of the newer indie games that were coming were going to hopefully launch all right and be okay there. But that didn't really happen, so that also sucks. That guy right there too, Borderlands 3, was going to go hard on that, but of course that launched kind of poorly. So by the time I even started to play that, it was a little late, but there's new content coming, so hopefully we'll be dipping into that soon. Also, I love these types of videos. I love them. I don't know why. In my personal life, I am very much a listener and observer and choose not to talk if I don't have to. But there's something about just turning on this camera and talking to the 60,000 of you that I just enjoy doing. Reactions, discussions, just turn on a camera and talk type of thing. I don't know. I love these. So I got to think of avenues to do something more there. And I have many, many options there. And I just got to do them. You know, it's the same thing of just get content out there sort of deal. And I live by that pretty much. I really do. I just live by that. It's just these last 2 weeks have been really, really rough. And again, we'll talk about that soon. Just know we will not always be a Don't Starve YouTuber and Don't Starve YouTuber alone. Now, Patreon. You guys know that I usually just combine all my monetary talk into one because I hate talking about it. But we have to. We just have to discuss our milestone on Patreon platform and just the activity that we saw on it in September alone. Last month, we saw 6 new Patreons in total. I said Patreons, it's patrons. We had Aqua, we had Priscilla, we had Lewis, we had Dead Meats from, the Dead Meat channel, James and Chelsea. If you guys don't know about the Dead Meat channel, you just have to go watch them right frickin' now. They're fantastic. Their production is amazing. They are lovely people, and it's just a fun channel. So go watch the Dead Meat channel. Links will be in the description, all that fun stuff. You just gotta do it. I think I said it last month. I'm saying it again this month, but thank you. Also, Nicholas and Anonymous Minx. All you guys, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful human beings, and thank you so much for your absolute generosity. I cannot thank you enough. You guys have gotten your exclusive roles, you got your place on the Discord, you got your place on the Wall of Thanks, all that fun stuff. And with those people, they have helped us cross over the $100 per month support on Patreon. That is a milestone that honestly, I never thought I would reach. I really didn't. Skylar, Izzy, which is Save Our Oceans. Izzy, if you're watching, we'll be getting the games with your name in it very, very soon, so sorry about that. Caleb, Josh, Super, Robert, and Hussein, all the other folk. Oh my goodness, a lot of you have been around forever. Super Person been around forever. Robert's been there since day one of the Patreon. So, oh my goodness, thank you there. Some new people like Caleb. Caleb just came yesterday. So thank you so much, Caleb. Became a cornerstone. Got your name on the Wall of Thanks. Got your exclusive role in the Discord. Dude, you are already rolling, and I cannot thank you enough for your support. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, folks. And I offer up my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. Every second of every day. Even if I can't, unfortunately, say it every other day. Or every day, rather. I try my best. You guys are always in my thoughts. Always. Always. And even if you were to end your pledge right now, you have still helped. You have still offered amazing generosity and thoughtfulness and just incredible thanks. Just thank you. But now, folks, how can you and you alone support as well? Well, as said, the Patreon can and will and is playing a major role, massive role in this channel's future, and of course all the other channels that it's connected to, Discord, Twitter, heck, even like online gaming stuff if you really wanted to. I mean, the pledges that we have on Patreon, of course, begin at $1 a month, and never, ever think that that is less support than anything that follows. But there's things that just give you all the exclusives in the world, things that just allow you to literally tell me what games to play, just exclusive roles top to bottom, exciting and rewarding directions for the channel. It kind of is endless, folks. It really is. And so that's why I do implore you, even if you do not plan on pledging now, heck, if you do not plan on pledging for like years from now, just take a look. Just take a look at what you and maybe some of your fellow community members have done and maybe have thought about doing to help this channel. Because as I've said before, and I truly mean this 110 million %, this channel is as much yours as it is mine. Of course, channel memberships on the YouTube alone also offer avenues as well, especially that of the Wall of Thanks, as any tier that you choose to pledge here will get your name on that thing. And of course, the Wall of Thanks means you're at the end of every YouTube video ever. And first and foremost, and I absolutely should have started with this, and I apologize for not, the best thing that anybody can and will do ever is the fact that you can watch our videos even if you don't watch our videos. Okay, that was a really bad way to phrase that, but let me turn this back on itself. Let's get on the same page here. Even if you don't like something, just click on it and forget about it. Just do it. I don't care if you watch, but just if you just click on something, maybe if you don't like it, but maybe you know someone who does, just share it to them. That is the best thing that anybody could ever do, no matter the channel. I don't care if I had 60 million subs. I don't care if it, or that is 60,000 right now. That is the best thing that anybody can do. Just click on something and forget it if you don't like it. And if you do like it, of course, interact with it. Those are always and will always be the best thing anyone can do. Now, this one is on the interesting side, folks. Live streaming. It's been on my mind lately. I love what I do. I work with children. Some have learning disabilities. Some need more care than others. And I've always loved that. It's a very fulfilling job to work with kids. And I probably will for a very, very long time. That being said, I am not enjoying the whens and wheres of the position this year. And it's a new feeling. That I've been kind of feeling for 3 weeks. So maybe it's not super duper new, but it's new to you. And it's new to me, saying it out loud. So where does that leave us? Well, to be honest, I've been looking at the potential to maybe draw back a little bit on that position, to provide myself more time to do this. Now, I am not going to not have another avenue of support outside of this, because man, oh man, does your support just fluctuate day to day, month to month. So I would be a fool not to have another avenue of revenue, obviously. That being said, I have 4 years of experience on Twitch, good and bad. I would definitely be a better streamer now than I was back then. But I still have that experience. I know how to set up all the alerts. In fact, I have them all set up already. So it would just be kind of just importing all those. Kind of just maybe that first week would be a little rough. But I also have a newfound audience and a new platform. So with all that said, and the fact that maybe content in certain games wouldn't necessarily work in the format that we do, considering live streaming said content, and of course Don't Starve content, could very well benefit us greatly, I believe. Of course, folks, I need your input. And of course, this is a future plan. Definitely a future plan. But it has been something on my mind, but more importantly, on my heart lately, too. I don't know. I love what I do. I love working with kids. I love helping others. I do. No matter what age, but of course, I work with kids. So, again, that's the fulfilling part of it. To help these kids grow up and learn. It's just like the coworkers, the position. I don't know. I don't know if it's this straining on me a little bit. I don't know if it's just the fact that I've been sick. I've been unfortunately, life has kind of thrown its haymakers at me lately. I don't know what it is, but I think I need brutally honest input, to be honest. Live streaming or no? Do we wait a little bit? Do I try some other things before I do that? Again, there's in no way am I going to make a decision about live streaming anytime soon. But, this can be the start. This can be the foundation of a potential new road running parallel with what we're doing. Like, live streaming won't replace what we're doing. They'll run parallel. Maybe I'll have only 2 days where I live stream. Stuff like that. Stuff like that, folks. So this month I ask you for your input in that. Do you think that could maybe work out for us? Let me know. Now, to end the 7th on the 7th with our 7th topic, how are you doing, Beard? Well, I'll tell you, friend, I'm hanging in there. It's been a rough couple weeks, to be honest. It's been a rough couple weeks. I had an equipment scare last week. So everything that's sitting in front of me right now, including this camera, and things even behind me, that equipment that I don't necessarily use all the time. Everything here probably costs upwards of $20,000. So when things start scarily malfunctioning on you, not just like, hey, it kind of flickered a little bit and then it's back to normal. No, like making weird noises and just completely operating in ways that make no sense, that sort of thing. And it happens for about 6 hours straight. Yeah. That was a very, very stressful couple of days. And you guys didn't even know that because I didn't even bring it up. But I did bring up this. Unfortunately, this week, my street flooded. So there were literally cars floating down my street. There was maybe about 3 to 4 feet of water outside my house. It made it all the way around my house, and it made it down inside my basement. So yeah, that was not great. Also, one of our cars, at least half the car got flooded. So all that, and then of course I got ill because I got so freaking wet that night, battling the storm and the flooding. And then all this while juggling this job and the other job. Yeah. As I try so much to put on a positive face, and I am. But that was rough. So folks, honestly though, I am doing as well as I can. And the fact that you guys are here, the fact that we've had such a phenomenal month, the fact that I'm looking forward to continuing this month. You know, I've missed several days already. It's only the 7th of the month. You know, we'll be getting some stuff out. Heck, there's probably like a double feature today. There's probably this video and another video today. Kind of the makeup for a day that I missed, blah, 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 blah. But whatever the case, folks, no matter what, as I kind of talked about earlier, no matter how I'm feeling, as long as there are people out there who are enjoying what we do, just maybe sitting down for 15, 20 minutes, watching a Let's Play, what, a 10-minute guide, oh my gosh, 10-minute guide, watching a 10-minute guide, you know, if you find entertainment from that, if you gain experience from that, if it just puts a little smirk on your face, then guess what? I am over the moon. I am just over the moon, okay? I mean, it doesn't matter. Life is life. Things are replaceable. At the end of the day, an experience like this, to truly feel that how people feel about your content is so humbling. I can't even put it to words. I don't think any content creator would be able to put it to words, to be honest, because I didn't know this feeling. I didn't know this feeling until a little while ago. But folks, thank you. Just thank you. It's incredible. I've never felt this way before about the content that I did, you know? Never felt this way. And there's something special about it. There's something special to know that somebody smiled because of what you've done, is feeling better because of what you've done. You know, it's so good. It's so good. I love that. I love that so much. And before I get super emotional, I'm going to call it quits, everyone. But again, thank you so much to all the patrons, to all the people watching, to everybody. Thank you, and I cannot wait to see what this month brings. Bye-bye.